Boop, boop. I was gonna give you the big heal. There we go.
Oh, baby, look at that.
I'm a medic.
Hey. You're the fucking best, John. Can you steal the souls of your enemies yet?
Yes, I can. Oh, I was about to do it to that guy, but he died really fast.
Alright, you want to just go to Thalzamar to get that rested XP while we log out?
Yeah.
Or do you want to, like, put push to talk on this Discord server and go to a private server and just keep playing?
Oh yeah, that was my other idea.
That was the real plan.
Rocks fall.
Not in WoW. Alright, sorry. Let's get started.
Not to
I'll even
wait
put
for
my
Josh.
second headphone on. I'm focused.
Oh, I'll do the
Hey.
recap while we wait. Actually, was Josh
Okay.
here last week? I should probably wait for Josh, I guess, if we're going to do the recap.
Oh no, I'm back.
Josh.
Sorry.
Awesome. Okay, so last time on D&D, the party who was upstairs, the upstairs part of the party, entered the vault. Well, actually, that wasn't you. Theoretically, you were in the middle, I guess, for most of it. So Cab and Taryn entered the vault, got some loot, saw a farmer. The milkman went in there, then left. The party seems to not have been taught by him, really, as much as he was observant. Then, suddenly, the monk Cab, he was caught by an orc woman and attempted to accost her with the help of his feathered friend Clang. Meanwhile, I don't think we even got to the final fight. So, meanwhile, Gensha in the fighting pits was fighting Dylan the Minotaur, and Snort was made a godfather-like offer.
It's an offer I could not refuse.
Yep. And I believe we were warming up to the final fight down there. I think there was a bit of off-putting and waiting. So let me start with the people upstairs, and then we'll go back downstairs, and we'll start the fight. And I have an idea about this fight. Otherwise, that this fight is taken.
Who got the crunchy snacks?
Oh, those are just me crunching my own bones.
You gotta share your crunchy bone snacks.
I think I got enough bones to spare.
We'll start up upstairs. So this orc lady that Clang and Cab escort back, she looks furious. She keeps screaming about how well, she's not really screaming, I guess, because she has to be quiet. But she's shouting and bickering, and she's telling Clang that they'll pull out all his feathers and turn him into a turkey dinner.
No, remember I told her, we agreed that we would go put all the things back in the vault and no one would get in trouble.
She's like, we'll put them back in the vault then.
That's what we're gonna go do.
Alright. You guys arrive in the room. Karen, you see your two compatriots come back with a third person you've never seen before, who looks distressed.
I gotta change in my tokens. I'm getting my big monies. Everybody else go shut back at the vault.
Does Karen want to return his crossbow?
Terran does not. Can Terran, before they enter, put on his dwarf hat?
Make a reflex save. You could be a 10, then you can totally get it on before they get in there. Plenty of time to become an inconspicuous dwarf man with a hat.
Cool.
Alright, Clang, the orc lady's like, alright, return the things to the vault! Jack and Scarlet do not want to return things to the vault. Imagine Cab doesn't want to return his things to the vault.
Can I communicate with my eyes to say I don't care if you actually return these things to the vault, you just have to look like you're returning these things to the vault?
Make a performance check.
Okay.
Or a persuasion.
Perform for us. Sing us
see
a
which one I'm
song with
better
your
at.
eyes.
Yes.
It would help if I weren't looking at my spells. I'm equal at both.
Let's see. Only Jack seems to understand. He tries to nudge everybody, but they don't seem to follow. He goes towards the vault to open it. He opens the vault, and he makes like a look at you, Clang, like you should push the orc lady into the vault.
No, she's gotta get my money. I just hold up my tokens and like gesture at them.
Jack is not swayed. He keeps going like, huh, like you should throw her in there.
I loudly announce, "We should all go into the vault!"
Taryn, do you have any problems with going back in the vault?
I suppose not. No, this is cool. I'll trust Clang.
John, quit crunching your bones. Makes me hungry.
She's hungry
Oh,
for
wasn't me
bone.
that time. Someone else must be eating bones.
So as everybody's about to go back into the shining, bright, brilliant vault where it's daylight and there's gold, a shadowy figure appears in the doorway. All right, let's go to the fighting pit.
Ah!
Fight, fight, fight.
All right, let me just read my papers really quick. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys already had the entire crowd whipped up. They were pressed against the rails. They were shouting. Many people for either side. They basically reached like a fever pitch. In the middle of the ring, there is a Minotaur, there's an orc woman, and looks like they're about to slug it out fist to fist. The milkman shouts something, but it's almost like in the fight pit you can't even hear it, but you know it's time to fight. So, Gensho, why don't you roll initiative? I'll roll initiative, Dylan.
Your new boyfriend. I'm telling Miles.
Gensho, you go first. I'm going to do triple damage for fist, so when you roll, just triple it and give me that value. That'll be much faster than doing combat that many rows. Imagine you guys are just like JoJo fighting, where there's like a million fists just hitting each other and you're punching each other's fists.
Shall we compare the speed of our attack rushes? Let's see. I'm just gonna roll strength checks for these. First attack.
Yep.
Second attack.
Yep.
Then... Whoops. That's embarrassing.
Whoa.
First one. Second one.
Alright, so you got 21 and 24. You got 45. Yeah.
I'd also
Okay.
like to mention I fight like a boxer,
Mm-hmm.
so lots of ducking and weaving.
45 damage, holy shit.
Yeah, I'm ripped.
You're not dead?
No, Gensho gave that damage.
Oh shit.
Alright, so imagine Gensho, you're ducking and weaving over his fist. You lay like 3 or 4 when you hit him. It's like everything's like muffled, and everything's happening in slow motion. When you punch, you can see like the sweat fly off your arm. When you hit him, it's that fat, like meat packing noise when you punch him in the chest.
All of my training punching slabs of meat have come to this. It's my time. It's my time to shine.
Let's see, he only got one hit. So he only got 18 damage.
Ow, my bones.
Ow! Ooh.
The crowd's like shouting. You can't even understand what they're saying. It just sounds like nonsense coming at you, like all this like monstrous shouting from the crowd. And you take one nice hit right across the face, and the Minotaur doesn't seem to get any other good hits on you. You're dodging and weaving around him. You're just too fast. Your speed is superior.
Yeah. I spit out a little bit of blood and tell him he got me good and ask him where he learned to fight. And also why he hasn't used his big, strong horns to smack me in the face or something like that.
He tells you that he is a pit fighter, and he's been a pit fighter his whole life since he was just a cat. And that he only uses his horns on people he doesn't like.
Oh. He makes my heart doky, and then I go for the legs.
He makes me feel warm, and then I sweep him.
Sweep blow. Nice.
Sweet chariots.
That hits.
Jab low.
That hits too.
Then I use action surge and do it again.
Got
Chop.
him.
That hits also. Roll for damage.
Sweep low.
The 15 doesn't. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I gotta zoom in. Makes them all weird. Oh, no, the 18 and the 15 miss. You have to beat 18.
Oh, damn. There's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Second one.
You're not making trip attacks, you're just doing kicks.
Sorry, I'm actually eating something crunchy now. I wanted the first one to sweep at the legs, and then try and go in for a quick knockout. That's why I wanted to surge it up and.
Because if you knock him prone, the 18 hits. But if you're saying it's not a trip attack,
Yeah, I wanted the first one to go for the legs.
Sweep
But if
the
you do
legs.
you don't have improved trip, you get attack of opportunity, I think.
I don't know if that's how that works in Sithism.
That's not how it works in 5th.
That is not a
I
thing.
don't know.
No, it's not.
Oh man, that makes the trip fighter way better. Alright, then you get one more damage roll then, theoretically.
Yeah.
Put a little snail on him. Let's see. 1, 7, 8, 18, 66 damage, I think? Yeah, that's 66 damage.
Too fucking strong.
1 second. In the red. Okay, so he's still prone right now. So before we go to actually wait, he's gonna take a turn, and then I'm gonna go to Snort really quick before we go back to Gensha.
Oh damn! I was hoping I could move to pin and get the championship belt.
Yeah.
Could be the World Wrestling Federation champion, the first orc.
I'm sure. So what about Snort?
Alright, crit on that one. Oh, then he crit failed. Okay, so you got one hit. So you got 24 damage on Gensha. Imagine what he does is he like spins around and he hits you in like the thigh and knee, and your knee makes a jostling feeling, like your lower and upper leg are coming apart.
That's fucking rough, my dude.
Alright, let's go to Snort. So, Snort, you're up there with the crowd of people, and suddenly they're all like, alright, here we go! And they take their milk, and they fling it! Like, tons of them, like, there's like 100 cups come flying down, and they're hitting the Minotaur. He's getting covered in milk. He seems to shake it off, but he's like, oh, he's like all covered in milk, and he's snorting, and he looks furious now.
I can't help but laugh through the horrible pain radiating through my leg.
Snort, make a perception check.
Sure. 2 million.
I'm gonna whisper you.
Alright, sounds good.
Sorry, I should type this out in advance. Let me know if that doesn't make sense.
Oh shit. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay. Is there like any like big sources of alcohol or something flammable around here?
From where you're standing, you're in the far end of the arena from the concession stand. But you believe they were serving only milk.
Shit. There's not any banners or anything?
You can make a history of investigation.
I mean, I guess I guess if I'm searching for something.
That's what I would use. Or you could theoretically use a perception to spot, but aren't they both wisdom, I think? Oh, that's it.
One's intelligence. 21.
21. Okay. You know that there is a cask of alcohol in the pack, but they weren't serving out of it. You know you clearly saw it when you went to place your bets at the betting table.
How far away is it? Do you know?
It's on the opposite end of the arena, so I guess this arena's not like perfectly to scale, but fairly close, I guess. So you're in the right hand corner. You guys see on the map, I'm not sure where I have you guys.
I don't have a straight shot, do I?
No, you'd have to cross. I'll draw an X. This is where the betting table and concession stand is, in the very opposite end.
Alright, I'm gonna move toward it, and when I get in range, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on it. Scorching Ray. What is it called? Yeah, no, it's Scorching Ray. And light it on fire. Scream, fire! Get out!
I'm gonna get to about. I think you can take a full run action, then a another turn to use your move. That's pretty much where you'd be at.
Alright, so I noticed that and I kind of panic, and then I start just sprinting, pushing people out of the way, moving between their legs and whatnot.
Okay. You notice where the attention used to be in like the center of the arena. It feels like the attention's like broke. Now it's like in every direction, and people are starting to run. And then of course you shoot and the cast explodes, and there's like a huge amount of panic in the crowd. It's more like a small riot than it is an audience now. People are running and throwing things in all directions.
This happened when? I'm sorry, after the explosion?
Yeah, leading up to and then after the explosion.
Okay. And I just keep like shouting, "Quick, get out, exit, leave, fire!" And like keep trying to have mayhem, shooting fire everywhere.
Watch out, there's fire! It's me!
I'm the fire!
Alright, we'll go back to Gensha, and then we'll go back to the people upstairs. So, Gensha, your turn.
Oh God. How bad's Dylan look?
He looks pretty bad. He's mostly, like, he's like on his all fours. He looks fairly beaten up. You think you're very close to winning, and he's just like getting the milk off him because he's just shouting like disgrace.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to do Second Wind. And heal 9 hit points.
Alright. Is that your whole turn?
No, it's my bonus action. And gonna do the first one. Cool. Gonna do the second one. Second one. There we go. First one is going to go for whichever leg looks the weakest. I'm going to try and kick out the leg.
Mm-hmm.
That sucked. And then second one's going to be a signature move that my mother had taught me. Gonna, if kicking out his leg works, try and basically pin him to the ground.
Yeah. Make a perception check. Both those hit, and he is pinned. Someone move your character on top of his character. You put X on him.
Perception. Yeah, all my strength checks are great. My perception is a 5.
You think you hear something, but you're not really sure what it was. It just broke your focus for a second.
Probably nothing.
It's probably nothing.
But maybe it was everything.
As I'm kicking out his leg, I tell him that this is an old trick that my mother had taught me and why she earned the name the Backbreaker. And I put him into the patented Backbreaker hold.
You put him in a wheelchair, that's what you're gonna do.
That's okay.
Ultimate muscle. Cool.
The only way for you to get free is to tap out, bro. Tap out.
Did you just use the word bro in a gambling duel?
Oh man.
It's a friendly duel. Friendly.
They're bros.
Bro. Speaking of bros, let's go back to the people on top of the tower. Yeah, perfect. A man steps out from the shadows. He has a hood on, he flicks it back. He's like, sorry, I'm late. Fang, it's that monk you saw in the hallway.
The monk one? No, the other guy. Gotcha.
And Karen, you know that this was the monk who was fighting in the arena match.
Oh, the anime character. When the fuck did he get away? He better get his ass in here and fight me.
Oh, got him.
I look at him in surprise and ask, "How did you get here so quick?"
Fast as fuck, boy.
He says he split when the match got boring. He like stops everybody just for to get into the vault, basically. Scarlet and Jack look confused. They're not sure who he is, and you guys seem to recognize him. So they ask if he's your friend.
I bumped into him, but I don't think that counts.
And let me remove bottom left-hand corner, expand on the map.
Gasp! Been on the
Golly.
map the whole time.
Boy, we're fools.
This is the vault, like up where Karen is. And then there's this huge orc woman. And there's Cab over there.
I asked the orc woman if he's with her.
She's like, I've never seen him in my life.
Then I asked him, who are you with?
He says, I'm the monk. And he like walks in. If you'll remember, this is problem something. This entire section is very troublesome. He's not here.
Oh, he was the one who was supposed
Look at
to
that.
help the... I'll let you guys do it.
That's right.
He was the one who was supposed to help with the break-in initially, but they got him mixed up with Cab.
They did. Does that make sense to everybody else? Because that's like reaching back like 2 months ago, I think.
I think I need a refresher if that's not too big of an ask.
So, Cab, he came late because his character had a weird night vision. And then he arrived late at the casino. He got distracted, went upstairs, ran into some people, and they asked him if he was the monk. And he said, "Of course, I'm a monk." And they're like, "Cool." And then they gave him their code names. And then they went on a heist to try and find this secret vault. But what this guy basically reveals is that he is the monk that they were actually looking for, and that Cab is an imposter.
Got it. So this guy's the guy that's supposed to have been in our party this whole game.
Finally, he shows up.
Yeah, he's more late than Benny. Whoa!
Not quite.
That's okay. But since Cab isn't here, Cab would be like, he's like, "Oh, I never said anything." There's like a long conversation about it where the guy's like, "No, I was the monk." Scarlet and Jack would be like, oh, "Okay, he's the monk."
Cab's just a drunk.
Yeah, he's just a drunk monk.
Womp womp.
Mm-hmm.
Who just waltzed his way into a heist.
I guess I'll just take my monk, but I do need that money. I won these fair and square, you see.
Scarlet and Jack are like, yeah, just take as much money as you want out of the vault. And the orc lady's like, "You said you would return it."
I look at Cab.
Cab's drunk.
I take Cab's items that he took from the vault. From Cab.
He took jars of milk.
I put them back on Cab. I'm like, meh.
Poor Cab.
Mm-hmm.
My logic is being so spun in a circle right now. Bird Brain is like, well, we're here to rob this place. Sort of. So I need to, like, play it cool until we finish fucking this place up. So, like, do I stop these people? Do I help these people?
Karen's also there. What do you think?
Terrence disguises no.
I'm a dwarf, so I'm kind of trying to like keep my distance while acting confused, I guess. I'm waiting for that big reveal.
You can tell my little bird brain is starting to smoke out my little bird ears.
Just Taryn, you want to stay disguised and say nothing, right?
I want to stay disguised. I'm trying to think of like what would be reasonable to say to a guy that just like appears and is clearly more important. I guess I'll ask. All right. So what do you want to do? What's the plan?
Who do you ask, Jack, Scarlet, or the monk?
The monk.
Let's see. He says he has a distraction that's just about to boil over. And he looks to Scarlet and he's like, "Did you get the relic?" And she's like, "Of course." And she goes and she hands the stick she got from the same room that Taryn was in, and she hands him the stick. It kind of looks like a staff or like part of a staff. Sorry, I'll look at my notes real quick. Clang, make a perception check. Oh, Taryn, you make it a perception check.
13.
Look with my fancy dwarf fake eyes.
Alright, you both know that staff looks, its make and design looks very familiar to another staff you've seen, but neither of you can quite remember where it came from. Maybe you can remember.
Do I,
Okay.
when you know,
Yep.
but your character don't know.
Hello, Pickles. Finds all over
Is
my
the staff shiny?
No. It might be made out of bamboo or something. It's mostly like wood, it looks like.
I'm gonna be like, what's that even good for? It's not even shiny!
You can put varnish on it and make it shine.
Skencha, you're not even here.
I could make it shiny.
Sometimes I miss Skencha so much I think I can hear her!
She's even.
If only.
I can hear her right now telling me about whatever this varnish is.
I hope that doesn't mean she's died and she's a ghost now!
Ooh.
Let's see. He just looks at you, Birdman. He's like, "It's none of your business." Then the orc lady, she like moves Cab from his drunk position. Is like walks up to the monk and she's like, "No, you can't take that. You guys gotta start putting these things back."
I like the orc lady.
I think she might be in for a rude next couple minutes.
Does the party want to take any actions, knowing what your characters know, not what you know?
Clang would help the orc lady.
All right.
I'm gonna try to diffuse the situation.
What do you do? What do you do, Birdman?
I'm gonna get in the middle and
Give the orc lady a big ol' kiss.
yeah, no.
Find that weird. Birds don't have any lips either, so it's just like
It's a peck.
yeah, it's like I'm a little crap.
I'll be like, alright, so there's 3 different things happening here all at once. I think we should just have a nice discussion with no violence. For right now.
Make a strength check. See if you can even like move in between them. Cause she's a big orc lady.
I crit failed.
Oh.
Okay. What's your AC? I'm sorry. What's your flat-footed AC?
My AC generally is 12.
Okay. What happens? You're trying to push them out of the way. She grabs on. The orc lady grabs onto the staff that the monk has, and in an action that you can barely perceive, he flies across the room, and a huge black tentacle pins her to the wall.
Oh no!
A trail of her blood is like all the way to the wall, and then she's splat like a fly, unmoving.
Oh man, I liked that orc lady. Now who's gonna get all my winnings? Ah.
Sorry, let me look at how much damage it attacks does. She only has like 3 health, so she just explodes. Doesn't really matter.
Aw. So she's an orc.
She's an NPC. You don't get player levels and you have like no health. Fine, how much health do you have?
Clang.
36.
Don't leave me alone here.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you 6 damage.
Instead of 19 damage?
Instead of 19 damage.
Okay.
Because we're down a player, and Cab has information that's important right now that would help you guys, and he cannot give it to you.
Cool. I'm guessing this tentacle looks like the tentacles we're used to.
Yes, it does.
So why am I damaged? Because I was just in the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to give you 6 of like a splash damage, because theoretically he can do multiple of those at once. And he could have done also you because you were close and killed you pretty much, or at least caught you to half health.
Okay, cool.
But he basically just like, he's like, unhand me, and just destroys this woman.
Oh no.
I tell him that is
big
not
is
how
this
you
staff?
deal with your problems, young man.
How big is the staff that he's holding? Is it like the size of like an arm, or like as tall as a person?
It's about the size of an arm. I'd say it's only about 3 feet. It's not very long. You might even think it was a wand if you hadn't called it if you didn't already know it was probably a staff.
Okay. How
Well, there
reasonable?
Yeah, there goes doing this covertly without killing anybody. Thanks a lot, guy.
Is that what you say to him?
Yeah, that's what I say to him.
Wait, is she dead?
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Wait, you guys can see the map, right?
Yeah, how she got blasted into a wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Terran or Clang want to take any actions immediately? Mostly just Scarlet just falls to her knees and screams, and Jack is like slowly walking towards the vault.
God, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna probably slap this guy with destroy water.
You guys want to do combat, is what you're saying?
I would rather not, but I mean, I don't trust him not to try to kill me. He already injured me.
Does Terran want to do combat? Do you guys give a combat nod knowing that you're both going into combat?
Do I even know Terran's Terran?
Yeah, you know
I
it's
don't.
me. I've won this before, and I'm always the same dwarf.
I'm really stupid.
Alright, make an intelligence check. If you get
Well,
above
then
it,
this is gonna be
8.
some heck of a surprise.
Who is Terran all along?
But if
Too
you're
many
Terran
reveals.
and he's Terran, oh wrong button.
Oh
And
no!
he's flying the plane. Intelligence check.
Yep.
I got a 10.
You know it's Terran.
I know it's Terran.
Yep.
Alright. Terran, I'm wounded a little bit. I'm gonna look at you to see what your dwarf eyes have to say. Because Cab is useless.
We can do this if you want to do this, but we are not the combat part of the. I mean, we're not. I wouldn't put us at the heavy hitters part of the party.
What do you mean? Clerics can do lots of stuff.
Okay, we could do this. Let's do it.
If you don't use nothing but inflict wounds, you're not doing it right. I want to see you inflict like 10 wounds.
Oh, is that how? Because I was gonna destroy water and evaporate his slug body.
Yeah, I like that idea better.
Isn't that dope as fuck?
Yeah, I like that idea better. Desiccate the slug man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty effective in the past.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys are like both nod each other, and you're gonna go into combat. Let's flash back to the other group of people in the pits.
Hits, 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 hits.
All right, Snort, you've caused a lot of chaos. People are fleeing towards the stairs now. There's a bit of smoke filling the room. The milkman's like looking finishing because there's usually like a ceremony where he crowns the winner or something. He's like, "Why are they leaving? What's going on?" And Snort, do you want to run or do you want to stay? Because you can go towards the stairwell also.
I am going to get the milkman.
You're gonna get him.
I'm gonna get him.
All right, you're just gonna move to the milkman.
Yeah,
You're gonna touch him, are you? That's gross.
I am. I have to touch him.
Oh god.
It is the
All right.
only way.
I go up to him, and I grab him by the hand, and I say, "We have to go, quick."
He's like, "What? Yes, take me away!" And he like a big mass of people is like they're being transformed basically and slowly moving towards his guards. He's like, "Guards, go kill them!" He's like, "Now take me away, other guard." He grabs your hand.
All right. And I start running off with him. Oh, jeez, where to?
Well, he has a secret tunnel behind him that he'll reveal if you go that direction. And I think you've seen him go that way.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go through the secret tunnel.
Alright. He's like, "This way!" He's a dwarf, so he knows stone stuff. So he's like, "Wah!" The stone moves.
Okay. I was about to say, can I try to memorize what he did to get the stones to move? But
It might just be that he's a dwarf.
damn. We don't got one of them. Okay. I rush him down the tunnel.
Sorry, go ahead.
Alright, I'm just like, I rush him down the hidden passage.
Cool. And he just, after you rush him down there, he's like, the door closes behind you guys. It's like somewhat dark. He just kind of sits down. He's like, "Oh, I need a milk break." He just starts like drinking milk.
I quickly grab the milk and like carrot and stick him with the milk. I'm like, the milk is at the end of the tunnel.
He's like, "No, give me my milk." He like is like crawling on the ground to chase you.
Great. And then I continue to get him further into the tunnel.
Alright. Just imagine the most like pathetic person you can, and then just make him like 10 times more pathetic, and that's what you got. And at the end, he's like covered in filth. And at the end of the hallway, there's a little bird. There's a bird cage that's big enough for small-sized creatures and the milkman, basically.
Could you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
At the end of the hallway, there's just a bird cage suspended from the ceiling, and the milkman's like, "All right, we made it. Give me my milk."
I just look at him. It doesn't lead to an exit?
He just kind of takes the milk, he drinks it. He has a huge milk mustache and burps, and it's rancid. And he's like, "No." He's like, "It's just my cage."
A cage? Why do you have a cage?
He's like, "I get into it, and then I go to my office."
Oh, how do we do that?
He's like, "Well, like this." And he like opens up the cage and he gets in, and he's like suddenly has manners, and he's like inviting you to come into the cage.
Oh, I follow him into the cage.
Oh, bad idea, bad idea.
Let me see it.
Let's see. He closes the lock on the cage and he sits down. and he has like this blue milk jug, and he starts drinking out of it, and the milk is like glowing. It gives him like a glowing mustache, like a man under a black light.
Oh, jeez.
He starts pulling some chains and stuff. The dang from the ceiling, and this birdcage starts to slowly rise.
Oh my god, alright.
You want to take any other action?
I just kind of look mystified as this ordinary human-sized birdcage rises off the ground.
It's mystified. It's magic.
I just figured we were gonna die here, so
Total party wife.
yeah. At least I survived now.
Nah, I'll exist with my Minotaur boyfriend, and we're gonna be boyfriends, and we'll help you guys out.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Gensha, while you have him pinned, he's like backbreaker. He's like, that's familiar. He's like trying to think, and he's trying not to tap, and you can feel it. And then suddenly, Gensha, you get like a cold chill, and you hear whispering, a lot of whispering.
Yeah, what kind of whispering?
The unintelligible kind. You can't speak, but it's very familiar. You've heard this whispering a lot, especially when you were at Highcliff.
Oh. Oh no. I thought I got past the horrible eldritch whispers. My spooky arm wants to kill. I loosen my grip. Something is very clearly wrong. I whisper while we're locked together. I whisper to him, something's wrong. It's not the fight. It's something here. It's not right.
Let's see. He's like, what are you talking about? And he starts to like try to struggle to get out. He's like, are you playing games?
I said I'd fight you fair, but I can't describe it. You have to trust me. We have to get out of here.
Yeah, he's convinced by your conviction. He says, are we fighting our way out?
Seems like it's gonna be that way.
Let's see. Just as you guys convene on that nature, you get a glimpse of like where the crowd was, and because the light comes from behind them, it's just like these silhouettes, and the silhouettes start tumbling over the railing and falling into the arena. And the way they mash against the ground is just overwhelmingly familiar a sight for you.
Um,
Gotta grab some goonies 1 second. What did I do with them?
I look up towards where the milkman is, or was in this case, but do I notice that he's left?
Oh, you actually see like Snort run up and grab him, and then they both vanish.
I don't have time to make anything of that, so I'm going to assume that Snort's gonna murderize this guy. And then I chuckle about Snort murderizing that man.
You laugh about that.
Oh no! Oh fuck! They're huge. Oh no! Oh no! Why are you sending dreadnoughts after us? I don't want that.
Get him. Crush him.
Fuck! They're huge. Oh god! There's another one. Oh fuck! No! If you send another one in there, I'm gonna freak out.
Nah, we're good. That's fine.
Okay. I grab my scimitar and load a dart into it. and I press my back to his, and am just speechless that these things managed to make their way not only like into the city itself, but this far into the city.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else we can do? Imagine the Minotaur Dylan. He just grabs up his big Minotaur Great Hammer, and he's like, "I guess the audience wants an encore."
Wow.
Get it? Because they're made out of the. You get it? 'Cause it's the audience coming to get you.
Yeah, you get it. I guess it's finally time for me to use this. The two up here in this corner, I use my staff to make a big ol' firewall so they don't touch me.
All right. Well, I think you can move it. I think it has like 120 feet of range.
Oh damn!
But Benny made it.
He's just in time for goo.
God was Tuesday.
Hello?
We hear ya.
Okay. Sorry. When I go to bed now, it's Tuesday, and when I wake up, it's still Tuesday.
Womp womp.
Forever Tuesday.
Does this time still work for Benny?
Yeah, it's good. I just forgot today.
Got it. All right. Well,
I like
I'll
all
let the
these
party.
big skeleton men.
So do I.
I got onto chat to hear John just freaking out.
They're not even the final boss.
I
Oh
want off
no.
Mr. Bones' wild ride, please.
No, the guards are here to force us back on.
Please, I just want to get on.
John, let's do. I gotta do the damage for that fire stick really quick, and then I'll let the party catch Benny up, and then we'll go right to the people in the tower. I think.
Oh wait, I don't need to know where my PHB is. Hold on.
You should always know where your PHB is, John.
I don't actually have to.
I disagree.
Bam.
So, my computer did this really cool thing where it deleted all of my links to everywhere. And just.
Well, that's not cool.
No. It became like the stock desktop with a stock background. And I freaked out and had to restore everything that was still in my recycle bin for some reason.
I know. Sometimes it's not enough to delete your history. You gotta delete your computer, right, Benny?
You can delete it all the way. All the way. Just like the rect threads that are just for computers, and that dude loads that Russian OS onto his computer and it just shatters.
Yep. Sometimes that's how it's gotta be.
Being a real pain in the butt to try and find not my Pokemon game, because I'm here to play this.
Yeah.
Create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. Can make the wall up to 60 feet long. Oh my god. Okay.
How wide though? Like 5
20
feet?
high and a foot thick. Or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high and a foot thick. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex throw. On a failed save, they take 5d8 fire, or half as much. One side of the wall selected by me when I cast it deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. The other side of the wall deals no damage.
Feel free to roll that damage on those two cronies.
Okay. You want me to just do a flat 5d8, no mods or anything like that? I figure no mods because it's a staff.
No, but they take double damage.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Aha. That's that real shit, baby.
No.
I say something like, "You cannot advance," and
What?
then I make the big firewalker.
Yeah.
Couple
Great.
years ago.
Demonetized.
Money eyes.
Demonetized. Lose all your money.
It was last year.
Let's see. So again, you cascade flames on those creatures, and they singe up rapidly. They let out like a chorus of screams, every mouth on their body letting out a different tone.
That's fun. That's just great.
They're pretty much dead. They have I think they each have 2 or 3 health points, so I'm just gonna call them dead for now.
They'd have to reread it. When they start their turn in it, I would just have to re-roll the fire damage anyway. Oh, I don't think I ever asked how many charges are on the staff. I don't think I'd actually know that without identifying it myself. So I'm going to assume that it is an infinite cast, because that's probably what Gensha would think about this big stick that makes firewalls.
Let's see. After Gensha's turn, Mantar's gonna go. He's still wounded, and he's gonna run up and try to swing this guy. Wait, second attack. 5. Hits. Let's see, he runs up there, he swings and misses, and on his back hit, he crushes the creature's foot and legs, and then hits it across the head. The body that was its head breaks off like an old tree stump and flies, and pieces of people fly over where the milkman used to sit. Basically, all these monsters continue to come over the railings, almost like some kind of disgusting mudslide.
I shout to him that we may have to retreat and bottleneck the bigger ones.
He points and shows that you and him together could lift the barracks doors and get behind them. They're it's like a palisade basically.
Okay.
Which is down here in the bottom part of that part of the map.
That's a good idea. We're probably going to have to get going before they overwhelm the arena. I say, but in urgent yelling.
Did you and him want to retreat then? You want to retreat?
Oh yeah, we're getting out of here.
Okay. All you guys take a full retreat, and we'll go back to the people in the tower. Okay, so meanwhile, back in the tower, does anybody want to catch Benny up on what happened?
So you were drunk, and
Correct.
yeah, and another monk guy showed up in the room
Man.
where we were chilling, and he's like, "I'm the monk," and then yeah, so you were the wrong monk, and then
Classic.
the nice orc lady, was she orc?
Yep.
The nice half orc lady was like, "Hey, you gotta put that stuff back in the vault." And then the monk guy, who's not you, his arm turned into bad horror spaghetti monster and murdered her. So now shit's about to go down.
Looks like I'm about to punch this spaghetti.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, punch it, huh?
Taryn and I have.
With my stick.
Oh, wait. Say hi to.
Taryn and I have had eye
Is that
conversation.
Miles?
Yeah.
Oh man, I bought the VIP ticket to meet Miles. And then he had the reschedule, but I still framed it.
Don't ban Benny, he just got here. Whose turn is it? What's happening?
What's going on?
This one time, I heard that Miles eats food just like the rest of us. I always thought that he just photosynthesized.
It's only
That's,
mac and cheese and chicken and ice cream.
This one time, Miles ate an entire gun and pooped bullets.
That's entirely true. I was there.
Whose turn
This
is
one
it?
time, Miles moved his hand so fast he invented the concept of karate.
Also true. I was there for that.
This one time, we played D&D.
Oh, right. What am I
Ben
doing?
wasn't late.
This one time I burned some slugs with a stick.
Sorry, Josh.
Oh gosh. All right. So what are we doing?
Sudoku.
I was about to attack, but I don't know if it's my turn. But that's where we left off.
Sounds like a job for our trusty DM.
Roll initiative. Also, Cab, I whispered you. Make an investigation check.
See if you can find the whisper.
It's buried.
Underneath their Pokemon game.
No. I got a +1 to investigation.
Oh shoot! I didn't.
Oh, shit.
I don't have the ability to select the Terran that is placed on the map.
Oh yeah, 1 second. Let me fix that.
I crit. I'm so cool. What up? My name's Clang, and I got the crit.
What?
They call him Cool Clang because he likes to rap.
And I rap with sounds instead of words, and it confuses people. And honestly, I don't know if it's gonna catch on, but someday it will.
I believe in you. I'm your promoter. I lost my job at the university. Now pass the mic to Gensha.
How do I do?
You get to go first.
I'm not in the turn order thing, but
I'm just gonna get rid of it.
okay.
Except for
Ryan,
put it at the
better
beginning.
pay you.
I'm whispering you, Cab. 1 second.
Sorry, it's just that I got here on time. I just expected a timely response.
You're hilarious.
Thanks, Morgan.
Brandon just ends your life.
I'm gonna end your player existence. Get out of here.
No, I'm sorry. I forgot it was Tuesday. It's not my fault.
Did John say something?
For rolling
It's
to
a
hit.
W?
It's
Yeah,
SOR.
W.
You don't know how to roll to hit. You just click on your weapon.
I don't have a weapon of magic. It's 1d20 plus what modifier? My AC? Or I'm a cleric, so it's wisdom?
Your wisdom caster?
Yeah, if you're a cleric, your casting mod is wisdom,
Cool.
No.
which thing are
Does
you
a
supposed to...
17 hit this guy who's right in front of me? Or I thought
There's
was,
so
because I
much
was in the
more.
splash zone.
Isn't it your caster level plus
I-
your wisdom modifier?
I don't know, man. What caster
I thought
level
it
am
was
I?
your caster level, and I thought it was just your caster level, actually.
Oh, then it's +5,
Morgan.
What?
+3.
For
Help.
saves against your spells, it's your casting. It's 8
So if you open
plus
up your
your
character
casting
sheet,
mod plus your proficiency.
Got it.
We are
Okay, so
qualified to stream.
attributes. That's what
I'm gonna tell you right now.
What I actually got?
If you open up your, are you looking for like your attack to hit with your spell or what? I'm sorry.
I think we figured it out.
Okay. Good job. I'm proud of y'all.
Thank you, Morgan.
Thanks, Morgan.
Peace, Morgan. All right.
Base Morgan. Plus base
Okay.
Kelsey equals base squared.
17 hit this guy. I thought I was closer to him since I was in between, or trying to be in between, but I can't move.
You got pushed back. I'm moving it so you can move you now.
I can move me now?
You guys should be able to move your characters now. Just make sure.
Ow!
Okay. What does Brother Cab do?
I point, yell Malcolm, and then say the following. Then I spill my soda all over the floor.
Resulting in a sticky surface, hard to traverse. I see,
Difficult
smart.
terrain.
Let's see. So I imagine he and Cab exchange those pleasantries where he's like, Cab's like, Malcolm, I thought you were. Oh, I spilled my beer on the floor.
Oh no, my rum and coke.
It's on the floor. And then he turns to Cab and he's like, Cab, is that you? And then the Birdman goes, scream! And attempts to throw a spell at him with some magic crazy shit. I don't know what attack you try to do.
I was gonna vaporize him.
Oh, it was a vaporized one?
Annihilate person.
See, when you cast a spell, I pull a feather out and you throw it like a knife at him.
I don't know.
It gets really big and on fire. But it,
I imagine with this one, because it's destroying water, it like sticks in its target, and then like steam just hisses out.
oh yeah, like a poof.
Like.
Imagine it
The water
misses him
just-
and hits that potted plant that Jack was hiding behind last game, and the potted plant just shrivels up.
Okay, we can have that happen if that's the best.
What you get. Alright, so, Cap, is there anything else you want to say to him before he does his turn?
Wait,
Go
17?
hug him.
You want to what him?
Hug him.
Okay, you can run up and hug him if you want.
I do so.
But Cab, you did just watch somebody who tried to get real close to him get immediately killed and stabbed into a wall.
As I start to run up to him, I'm like, Malcolm, you look different. New haircut. Realizing we're both bald because we're monks.
Yep.
And point towards his arm with my watt staff.
Let's see. He's like, that's not all that's changed. A lot has changed, Cab. And he like rips his robe off, and as he does, tentacles fly everywhere. This isn't my art, but I found it. And this is what he looks like afterwards.
Where's the art?
That's what we're calling it. I can find something.
It's to the right of the bottom left-hand corner map.
Oh, I'm still looking at the giant skeletons. Whoa!
Shit. I hope a lot has
looks
changed.
Awesome. No, that's pretty much he always had that head thing.
He looks a little
Actually,
smaller now.
It's actually just a sick pompadour.
Did you see it, Kitty?
What?
I ready the watt staff.
I put character art that I found of what this guy looks like after he unveils himself.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yes.
Did I ever text you what my order did?
Not
I
me.
don't remember. No, I meant Brandon.
No, I thought they were like Dionysus or something.
No. Oh, do you mean Diogenes or do you mean Dionysus?
I don't remember.
Diogenes
We'll talk
guy
about it
who
later.
wears the
Except
barrel
this still
drinks a
works.
lot.
This still works. It doesn't mean. I'm like, where, Malcolm? What happened? That the events of as she.
Let's see. All he says is that you changed things, Cab. You changed everything for all of us. And he says, but now I have no more need of you or any of you. And his tentacles start flexing menacingly.
I look at Clang and nod.
That means nothing to me.
And then I just run forward.
Just hoping we understand.
Look at Clang, like, Clang gets it.
Kling just missed his attack and now he's like, ah.
Alright, it's his turn to use combat.
Wait. Is someone listening to a video?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Let's see. Brother Malcolm fight.
Yeah, someone's definitely listening to a video.
I think it's
Does a
John.
20 hit you, Cab?
Did a 20 hit me? The great
Yeah.
Cab? Me. Oh shit, I only have an armor class of 14? That can't be right.
Clang, does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just gonna fucking die.
2 kids going down tonight.
Take your bets now in the chat. If you
Johnny,
become one
listen
of
to a
our
video.
subscribers, your money can impact who lives and dies. Donate now.
Donate
Play
right now.
God.
Donate now, or
Holy
the bird
God.
gets it.
Ah!
We'll make Katie roll a new character.
No.
If you
It's
don't
just-
donate in time, if you donate now, you can choose my character after I die after this encounter.
It's just Clang again, except like 10 feet tall and wearing full plate.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
going to also play Clang, but mine's going to be Tall Clang.
Clong?
I am Clang's brother.
Clong!
I am Clang's brother, Clong. My abilities are walking slightly faster and reaching top shelves.
Criminal.
I could do that if I could just fucking fly!
I can also do the entire Smooth Criminal dance.
Fuck you.
Let's see. So after that, Malcolm raises his hand like a cat of nine tails, and he flings it around the room. He cuts a bookcase, he cuts a chair, a desk, he slashes Cab, he slashes the Birdman, and he slashes Scarlet and flings her directly into Terran. Boop.
And I take no damage.
You take 12, Bird Boy, you take 13.
I don't like it!
I am not doing well.
Is Terran okay?
Wait, is it my turn? I never attacked him.
You tried to hug him.
Yeah, but then I changed my mind.
Huh? Roll your initiative, Cab.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that, didn't I? Alright. You win this round. Where's the initiative button?
It's the log out button. Just click it and get the heck out of here.
I found it.
Alright, you go next, Cab.
Cool. Okay. Going to approach him. Is it this guy?
Yep.
This guy.
No. That's Scarlet up there.
Does a 26 hit him?
It does.
Nah.
Sweats.
Hey,
Eat him,
damn.
my big
Tell us what happened.
damage. I'm gonna spring forward using my quarterstaff to propel myself that 5 feet and kick him in the mouth. Also
Alright.
make some kung fu noises too.
His mouth opens up and there's dozens of smaller mouths inside them all laughing
I
at you.
kick all of them. I do a Chun-Li bird kick. Kick all of them in all of his mouths.
Every
So he's
single one
nothing
of
but
you
a
now say that
until he
like E.
until he bites his own tongue, and then he sounds like this for the rest of the match.
Well, that sounded aggressive.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm
Hit
okay.
me. And then I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows.
Alright.
So when it says I gain the benefit of the disengage action, does that mean I can just like turn backwards?
I believe you can move back from combat without getting an attack of op, I think.
Yeah, disengage. You are able to disengage 5 feet away from the opponent without them getting all up in your business.
All right. So does a 9 hit him?
No.
You bet, bud.
So my second hit misses, but then I disengage and move
Alright.
5 feet. This way closer to the clang.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
I can't do it without it sounding like Shy Guy. Wow.
Wow.
What's wrong with Shy
The
Guy?
doctor?
Wow.
Taryn, make a strength check.
Make a strength check. What am I making a strength check for?
To catch Scarlet.
Alright. I don't want to say that I'm going to fail, but I'm not all that strong.
Alright. Scarlet falls directly on top of you. She's like the heaviest halfling you've ever had flung at you.
Oh, alright. But I'm like the appearance of a big burly dwarf, so it looks hilarious.
Yeah. So, Taryn, you're now free to take your turn. That was a free action.
Drop her on the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to set her down.
That's
I
not
don't.
what I said.
Well, yeah, but I'm also not drunk, so
Who's
I don't want to
drunk?
beat you.
I love the in-canon explanation is that Cab passes out, wakes up, and he goes, "Oh shit, I know that guy," and he just starts beating us all up with tentacles.
Oh, gosh. I'm gonna cast hideous laughter on the enemy friendo. I'm
Alright.
gonna try and make him laugh. I'm gonna point at him and like, you got funny tentacles. He needs to make a something.
I've seen enough Elven picture books to know where this tentacle thing's going.
A wisdom saving throw, or else fall prone and laugh hysterically.
Yes.
Sorry, my cat was eating my amp. Cat. Okay, now he's biting me. Get out of here.
Well, alright, if he wants to be like wise,
Get out of here. Don't bite me.
Yeah, you say like he's wise, he's a monk, but I'm standing next to like Cab.
That's true. Yeah.
I'll use my bonus action to inspire, I guess, Cab. Because
Yeah.
more likely than Clang to make attacks, right? Does that seem fair, Clang?
E.
Alright, so go ahead and use that inspiration on the double.
Oh,
Inspired.
yar.
Yar.
Oh, I got lightning tentacles. What's on my guy?
That's your inspiration.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh no, skeleton man got right inside my square. Can you explain to him I'm not comfortable with that?
I did.
Did it work?
Nah.
Oh no. He didn't go to the same HR training I did.
He went to the one from something something sunny in Philadelphia.
That episode's actually great.
Too big. Much better. Alright, so that's Terran action. He inspired. He attempted to use a mind affecting spell. Let's do one more round of combat, then we'll go to Snort, then we'll go to Gensha. So it starts right off with Bird Boy. Actually, Jack is going to be like, see ya, and climb into the vault and close the door.
I can't.
Calling it now, that's Jack Black's son.
No, it's just going to hide. Bird Boy, what do you want to do?
These guys don't survive in sunlight, right? Was that a thing we established? Light hurts them?
You tell me.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
Oh. Does anyone remember?
We'll have to go.
They
I
go
don't
away
remember
in the
seeing
day.
them in sunlight. They always came at night, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know that I've seen what happens to them in sunlight.
Wow.
So it's worth a shot.
Also, I think I'll have that until the weekend. Next weekend.
I'll just try to hit him with Creator Destroy Water again.
Okay.
I only got an 11.
Nah. You like come out from behind the desk, you like scream, and you fling a feather, but it doesn't seem to hit him. He's like able to move, like his body is gelatinous almost, like he slips around it. Boop. Now it's his turn. What's his special attack? Oh, he gets a rend. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, he gets a rend.
Cab, does a 14 hit you?
Not if Defender wins.
That's a grapple. Make an opposed grapple. Sorry.
No, it's against my CMD, I think.
He definitely went to the wrong, HR session.
He's been playing on 3.5 rules this whole time. He's like, wait, hold on. Wait, is CMD a thing in this, or is that Pathfinder?
I think that's Pathfinder. I don't know if anybody can correct me.
We need correction.
Google it.
Everyone, minimize your Pokemon game, please.
The hypocrisy.
I guess I can make a grapple. What do you want me to roll for a grapple check then?
Make a strength check.
Oh, okay.
Beat him. I imagine you and him like lock arms. He gets really close. He has like no lips. When he opens his mouth, tentacles just roll out like a whole bunch of vines blowing in the breeze at you. It smells completely heinous, but kind of earthy. He tells you that now that he has the staff, they only need one more component.
The what staff?
No. Was Benny here when he got the staff?
Nope.
He got it from Scarlet because they went in the vault, which is like a pocket dimension or something. They're not really sure. And in the vault there was a bunch of relics, and they got a relic that was a staff, and that's what the monk came and wanted, and he got it.
What's the staff look like?
What did it look like, Clang?
The staff?
Yeah.
It was not shiny.
Alright. Is he holding it right now in front of me?
One of his tentacles is holding it next to you.
Can I use my passive 14 perception to see it?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It looks like the staff that you guys saw in Highcliff, but kind of different. The design is similar, but it looks like at the head of it, it almost looks like a dream catcher.
Interesting. I want it. And I'm like, oh, pray tell, what's the last piece?
Are you just trying to like feign him so that you can try to get it from him?
A little bit of both. A little bit of this, a little bit of distracting him so Cab can vaporize him. And by Cab, I meant Clang.
I was
I just see
wondering
you
about
guys as
that.
all just different versions of myself.
We're just extensions of that. That is the self.
They're short Clang, green Clang, buff Clang, and bird Clang.
Sweat.
And by that, I meant Cab.
Nailed it.
I have a feeling that Cab is not great with identity.
We are all one.
While
in the
just
grand
living in that
scheme of things.
great.
We are all Borg.
We are
Cab, it's
all
your turn.
Borg. Oh, I'm gonna do a little smackaroon to him.
All right. He tells you the final piece is the source of power.
Can I try and disarm him?
Yeah.
You mean like rip his arm off, right?
Ah, you fool! I have 9 arms.
Oh shit.
How do I do that? Exactly.
I don't know what the 5e rules are.
John Mogan.
What?
How do
What?
I disarm someone?
Do you hit him?
That's it?
No.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm sure there's something in here. Dun, dun, dun,
Or I
dun,
could try
dun.
using my new class feature.
Why don't you just make a regular attack and we'll make you make a -1.
And make a strength check to see if you can knock it out of his hand.
Yeah, and also make a disguise check to see if you can disguise your hand as a hand that takes it away from him.
Oh boy.
Very sneaky.
Disguise. Deception?
Oh, I have something right here. A creature
Oh,
can
hey.
use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested the target's strength, athletics check, or dexterity acrobatics check. If the attacker wins the contest, the attack causes no damage or other ill effect, but the defender drops the item. The attacker has disadvantage on its attack roll if the target is holding an item with 2 hands or more hands. Oh, 2 or more hands. Wow. The target has advantage on its ability if it's larger than an attacking creature, or disadvantage if it's smaller.
Alright, so I smack it. Does he block it with his staff?
You got an 18. You got a 25?
I crit. On my strength.
Oh, so you're using your staff to hit him, but you're not holding your staff. You locked fist with him.
Oh, that's a fair point. So I guess
Disarm
I
is
overpower him in
dead.
the grapple.
Yeah. Then you just kind of swat the staff out of his hands.
Yeah.
Get this weak shit out of here.
I slap it towards Terran.
It's mine. I got quick hands.
That's why they call me Terran Fast Hands.
I quickly and deftly catch this staff, assuming he is successful. Otherwise, I
Fast
catch the
hands.
air.
Yeah, I imagine you say, I'm Terran Fast Hands, do some quick ham boning, and then catch the staff.
Look how fast his hands are.
You can't track him.
Let's see. So you manage that successfully. You overpower him, and you just like belch in his face, then push him on the ground, and you knock the staff out of his one of his tentacles, which snaps off with your sweet karate chop.
Oh, hell yeah.
It flies, knocks over the plant that Clang disintegrated, and skids to Terran's feet. He just, I imagine Malcolm just turns to you and he says, "Insolence! You're only holding up the inevitable."
I'm like, that holding up the inevitable is what life's all about. And then I headbutt him. Oh no, he's on the ground, right?
He's like below you, I guess. He's not prone.
I put my my Watt staff to his throat.
Yeah,
Oh wait, is he prone now? He's on the ground?
he's not prone.
He's not prone?
He's gelatinous.
He's not prone, but I already used my action to overpower him and throw away the stick.
Yep,
Terran has the stick.
it's Terran's turn.
I lift the stick.
Nah, Savannah.
Alright, you have the stick now. When you grab onto it, Terran, you feel it's intensely magical. So much so it makes your tongue numb, makes your eyes hurt.
Oh, that sounds like a cool stick to give to your buddy when you're done with it.
You're close to the badness. So.
No, I mean just at the end of this thing when we.
Oh. Do I feel any of the stick's power is mine to command?
You aren't sure. Do you have sense magic? You're not a magic caster, really, though, right? Like a bard.
How
Wait,
dare you?
Hold on here. What did I do with my last turn? I cast a spell.
How dare you?
Also,
Yeah,
detect magic isn't hard. Like,
What are you
I'm sure
asking
a
if I
bard
can
do
do?
it.
Do you have sense magic?
Is that like a skill or a
Detect
spell?
magic. He's talking about the spell detect magic.
Oh. I do
Alternatively, you could
not.
probably make a spellcraft check.
I'd be okay with that.
Spellcraft does
Or
not.
if you don't, make a really good investigation check. I think I would accept also.
I have investigation or arcana. There is no spellcraft.
Oh, Arcana is the one I'm thinking
Arcana
of. Spellcraft's what it used to be called.
definitely work. Oh yeah, look at that dank, that thick Arcana check.
Not a spellcaster.
And they thought I was crazy.
Did somebody say crazy person? No, I heard it.
It is.
Let's see, Taryn. When you're holding that stick, you feel as though you can bend the minds of people.
Oh man, you definitely gotta give me that stick. It's gonna be so good, dude.
I try and bend the bad guy's mind.
All right, make an intelligence check.
So there's one more
Boom.
component, and they already have one staff. The first staff controlled bugs. The second one controls minds. The third one control your soul.
Let's see. When you use it on him, it's like the end of it glows. You hear like a humming noise, and then his body he starts to like shake. Like all of his tentacles shake as if they're single creatures frightened for their lives. He like arches over and grabs at his chest. He lets out like a very primal screech.
He rees very loudly.
That doesn't sound like a failure to me.
But is that it for your turn?
I assume that that's my action, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, then that's my turn.
Alright, let me put this on him. And let's go back to Snort. Okay, Snort. So the milkman's telling you the story, but it's like he tells you it like a toddler tells you a story, where it's a story that doesn't really go anywhere. So he's like telling you about some time when he was walking, and then you're waiting for a punchline. Nothing ever comes, and then suddenly there's like ding noise, and he's like, "Finally, to my office!" And you go into the office, and you just hear like this horrifying monster screaming. Potted plant is knocked over. There's blood everywhere. The milkman's like, "Let's go back down." And he like reaches to grab the chain to go down.
What's going on over here? What did I just walk
Being
into, Brandon?
an absolute hero.
I gotta grab Snort. Move her to the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, let me zoom in. I'm sorry. Am I on the map now?
Almost. You appear right next to Clang.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're on the other
Fancy
side.
meeting you here. So which one's the bad guy? This guy over here?
Yep. The evil tentacle monster guy.
Okay. Alright. So I'm here. And I see this. I recognize people, right? I just turn to Clang and say, "What the fuck did you guys do? Is that Gensha?"
No, it's just a tentacle man. He's a monk, but he was the right monk and Clang was the wrong monk, and I don't know anymore. I just came to change in the tokens, and then he killed the nice spark lady.
Alright. We're gonna need a lot of dead bodies.
I continually forget that Clang is 15.
Which is actually adult for being a Kenku.
Oh.
They have a short lifespan.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, I'll find some way to fill you up with weird worms and you'll live forever.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we'll both do it.
Double the forever.
And then we'll be like, this is an awful idea, and just have to play
Who's
for the rest of our
who's
lives.
by Terran?
The lady?
There's
Those are
a
secret
Captain
agents.
Wolf.
Okay, and this lady, the orc lady, is obviously dead or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Incredible.
No, Scarlet's dead?
No, the orc lady.
Oh no, the nice lady.
I want to go like directly in front of the tentacle creature and cast Hold Person.
Alright.
Oh, his name is Malcolm.
Tentacle boy.
One Malcolm boy.
What's the
One
opposed
Malcolm
strength for
X.
person?
What?
A full person has an opposed strength.
It's opposed will.
That's
Yeah, because you're holding them with your brain.
Yeah, you must challenge me in a battle of wills. Nope,
What
you
will is
fail.
yours?
Oh, mine's 16. It's a save.
Mine's the will from Will and Grace.
Oh shit, nice.
He's a lawyer, you're gonna lose this round.
So I just kind of raise my hand up and like clench it like a giant fist, and you can kind of see like big invisible fingers hold the creature in place. I say now! Destroy it now!
Cast it into the fire.
Do it! Come on, do it!
Do it.
Do it! Kill him!
Oh, can I kill him? Is it my turn?
No, it's actually Gensha's turn.
What?
Meanwhile, back in the fighting pits, Gensha and the Minotaur, you guys are like hoofing it all the way to the palisade. Now make a
That's
strength
racist. He's a minotaur.
check. Is it racist or is it a pun?
We already got through the palisade and all that good stuff.
You get to make a move.
Make a strength
Or you
check.
want me to? Okay, good. Okay. You haven't failed me yet. Go.
Didn't fail you yet.
I got a 13.
That's not.
Make a concentration check.
It's not a pass. Your teacher doesn't think you're too dumb.
Concentration. I'm just gonna do flat wisdom because there's no concentration. Bam.
Alright. You are starting to lift it, and the Minotaur, you are both starting to lift it, but it gets heavier as you get it higher up, because of the steepness of it and how it's unlubricated. It's very crappily made. As soon as you lift it up, you're like, oh, this thing's a piece of crap. And you're trying to lift it, but you can't. And suddenly you feel like this splurting of like liquid down your arms, and you guys start lifting it into the air. All this black fluid came out of like your elbows, and you're not sure what happened, but you're able to lift up the palisade and get in it just in time for all these creatures to come rushing at the door.
That was what I was gonna do next if I couldn't lift it. I was gonna try and see if my dark monster arm was gonna help me. But cool. And also maybe not so cool.
Didn't your dad have a cool dark monster arm?
Yeah, he got stuck in a big machine and had his arm replaced with a big meaty demon arm.
Oh, that's cool.
History is cyclical.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were just gonna say history is sick. Hey, fellow kids, you know what I think is cool?
Books.
Not interrupting the DM. Get out of here.
Abstinence.
Do it.
Abstinent.
This paid for by the Cook brother.
Oh no.
Have they
That's
managed to
brilliant.
get into the, what would I call it? I'm gonna call them underhalls. Hey, who's shaving?
It's just the one.
Alright, so you guys enter the barracks. It's very dark. A kobold comes up to you, Gensha, scratching his eye. He's like, yeah, that was a good nap. What happened?
Don't you worry about that. We gotta get out of here.
Is that the pot kobold?
No, he's dead. I used him as a weapon.
No.
This is the kobold who helped me drug people, but didn't
I like
do
him
it
too.
very well.
No, he
But
did
now-
his best.
Yeah, he did do his best, but I'm not gonna tell him that he didn't do very well. I'm just gonna do his best.
I'm not gonna shoot sunshine up this guy's skirt.
I put the kobold underneath my non-monster arm, like he's a suitcase.
Okay, where would you like to go? You know there's another entrance to here that you could go out of, but you know it leads to the stairwell, which is fairly close to the arena and possibly still dangerous.
Bad idea. There's, hold on. Here, okay. That the entrance that we came in probably leads up to the arena. It's probably not a good idea for us to go there. Do you know a back way? Actually, I lift the kobold up to my face. Do you know if there's a back way out of here? There must have been some way that you snuck in here.
He's like, don't hurt me, because you get you get so close to his face.
Calm down. I ain't gonna hurt you. I just need to know how we can get out of here.
He tells you there's a servant's quarters, but it will be a tight squeeze for him, and he points at the Minotaur. The Minotaur just huffs. You notice the Minotaur doesn't look so good.
Ugh, probably poisoned.
Oh no. We did brawl it out for a little bit. Before we get moving, I need to make sure that you're in shape to go. We did beat the spit out of each other out there, and blood, and maybe love. Ooh. I'm gonna do. I don't think I have a medicine.
Crime. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna do crime.
Naturally.
Oh boy, here I go doing crime again.
I don't have a med kit, but I can at least try a medicine check. Hey, that's pretty average.
Let's see. You get really close to him. He's pale. He hasn't lost that much blood, but he has lots of cuts, especially from that Manticore fight. Looks like he had a lot of near misses from the tail. You examine the cuts, and you see that it looks like there's some kind of residue on them.
Oh no.
He starts coughing, and you see on his hand there's black fluid.
Oh no. I forget how we were able to help people before. I don't think I have that medicine that we were using.
Oh, do you mean Klang's hands?
Yeah.
That snort picks him up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got it.
no.
I have a really good ratio for fixing limbs, so...
Using my medicine check, I'll patch up his cuts. And I still have a few potions left, so I'll at least give him a healing potion.
Okay.
This may sound strange to you, but I think I think those monsters may have infected you. This isn't the first time that I've seen them.
Let's see. He says that when you and him get out of here, he wants to hear everything about them. He says they're the most ferocious beasts he's ever seen. He says that he's been feeling ill ever since they threw that milk on him.
Oh no, it's the milk. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait.
The milk. And then
Waves.
I lift the kobold up to my face. What did you put in the drinks?
He just kind of looks around. He's like, I didn't put anything in the drinks. He says that he saw that monk who was here put stuff in the drinks, though.
The one that was in the arena, you mean?
He just nods, like, yeah, I was going to go add things to the milk, but he had already done it. And he was like, go away. So I did.
Oh man, I gotta protect this guy.
Oh no. There's gotta be some way I can halt the spread or explain to him how I was able to harness it into my arm. Okay, I'll explain it the way that I think Gen should be able to explain it. We have a little bit of time. I don't know how I was able to do it, but they got me too. Some time back. And this arm that I don't I point to the arm that doesn't have my spooky gauntlet on it. Something got in me, but instead of transforming me into one of whatever those were, I was able to use it. If you're lucky, you might be able to do the same thing and come out of it stronger. But before we have to worry about that, we might be able to find my friends and get you fixed up for reals. For reals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe
He said that he'd appreciate that. He doesn't
maybe
want a
get you a
disease to
snake.
kill him. He said he'd rather die on a battlefield than from a disease.
How's he looking now that I've at least patched him up?
He's regained a lot of color, but he's still coughing.
That's fine for now. Let's hustle, boys.
Alright. You guys make your ways to the servants' quarters. He wasn't kidding, it's very narrow. The Minotaur is, I believe he's squeezed while he's there, so he can't attack or do anything while he's in this room. It's about 50 feet long, and there's no light, so I guess you guys have dark vision. You go all the way to the end, and he shows you there's like a way you can peek out. Does Genshin want to look out there?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like the stairwell, you're like, I don't see anything. And then something like a big black mass walks by you. You can't see what's going on, but you know there's something out there moving around. And there's not any screaming, but there's definitely movement.
Is This is
You want me to
tough.
come back?
No, I'm gonna try and wiggle my way out so that I can melt the dude that just got past us.
Okay. Make a escape artist?
That would probably be.
I just assume you have your spelled out.
Pretty much that way.
I don't think there's escape artist, but I could either do acrobatics or a flat dex.
Oh, there's no escape artist. He's right.
Well, yeah, bud.
Yeah, use acrobatics.
Ah, yeah, boy. Come here, baby. Come here. There you go. There you go.
Chat.
Sorry about that.
Bless you, Katie.
You just like look at the kobold and you're like, did you know an orc can fit in any room he can fit his skull in? And then you just like fit your head and your body through a hole in the wall.
I learned from my father that orcs often stick their heads in to test the length or to test the width of the room. We're like cats.
You just get like toothpasted out on the other side and you flop on the ground. The creature doesn't see you, and seems to just keep plodding along. It's the only one in the whole stairwell that you can see. All the stalls around you are deserted.
Time for this guy to eat shit.
Time for this guy to get die.
Beep.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a repeating attack.
It's your aura. Jojo.
I was thinking that for some reason my character sheet put the roll for my darts, but that's not whatever the fuck that is. I'm just gonna ignore that exists and just do a roll with my Kopesh. We can ignore my gobbledygook roll.
can't stop looking at it though. Got
It's
20
fucking-
hits. You hit him with your dart.
Yeah. Make the fort save. Yeah, tell him, baby, make the fort save. Meow meow.
Tell that baby to stop eating his spicy Cheetos.
Stop eating my Cheetos, you'll get poops.
You get violent spicy food.
Yeah. My darts have done me well so far. Gonna knock off another dart here.
Let's see. You hit it. It turns around to strike you. He's flying at you, and then in midair, it just disintegrates until it's just like a puddle on your face.
I've been thinking this whole time. If there's a way that I can dilute the poison somehow without killing the Minotaur, but I'm not sure how I can do that.
Out. Suck it out of him.
I didn't. No.
Suck on that Minotaur.
Slurp.
Suck the Minotaur.
No, this isn't that.
No,
this isn't that type of game. Please.
He got a snake bite on his wiener. Suck it out.
You gotta put the little witching grub on your cock, Morty.
Yeah, suck it all out, John. Do you
Um.
want Dylan to live or no?
Yes, I do. It's gonna make me really sad. But I ain't sucking the Minotaur. This ain't that type of game. Does the screaming attract anything?
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
Tracks him being like, "Oh, I would be safe if only someone could suck out all the poison."
Does my passive of 12 tip me to anything?
Oh, you don't hear anything.
Okay, then I'm gonna do an active. Yeah.
Alright, you don't hear anything, but you can hear distant screaming, and you can also hear people talking, but it's muffled.
I cathead my way into the servant thing. We're good. Come on.
Let's see. The Minotaur's like, I won't fit. They like pushes the kobold through, but barely. The Minotaur's arm doesn't even fit through it. He asks if you'll come back for him, or should he knock it down with his hammer.
I was gonna go the meathead way and just tell him to knock it down, because that's exactly what I was gonna do.
But it will make a lot of noise is the trade-off.
True. That's okay. We're gonna get out of here. Before we do that, I ask small boy which way we're supposed to go. Use your night vision.
He peers around. He puts his hands over his eyes like they're binoculars, and he looks around. And he makes a sound like an airplane, but he doesn't know what that is. And he runs around. He's like, "We're gonna go upstairs." And he says, "There's a stall, and from the stall you can get to the birdcage room."
Okay.
And that's what his plan is.
I'm gonna start calling the Minotaur D, because his name's Dylan.
Big D.
Big D. Alright, D, let's break it down. Break it down.
You and D in a rap group?
If they come up the stairs towards us, I can at least keep them from advancing.
D horn?
Let's see. You take the. I'm sorry. You're looking down the stairwell, and you hear this like two, three grunts, and then boom, like thunder. All the bricks come flying out and like rain down like a small volcanic eruption, and the Minotaur's there. He's like, "I'm through."
I give him a small golf clap and say that it was very impressive.
Your golf clap is interrupted by distant screaming becoming intense and loud, the pattering and like this mashing noise. The creatures are coming.
Where is... I assume there's a doorway near the bottom of the stairwell.
Actually there isn't. It just goes and opens right up to the arena, about 30 feet down.
I will see if this stick can make more firewalls and attempt to make a firewall to keep them from coming up the stairs.
Yeah, You work 60 feet. That's or larger in the cavern. So imagine you full open like this big wall of fire blocks the creatures. You can hear them on the other side pushing themselves against it, getting scorched slowly.
Just for funsies, I'm gonna. Cool.
Ooh. Alright, let's go back to the tower while you guys Scooby-Dooby-Doo up to the stall.
In the meantime, I'm gonna find some Scooby-Doo mystery music.
Yes.
Yeah. Back up to Bird Boy.
Oh my goodness. I actually did it first. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. So.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah. This guy is caught by. Bad guy is caught by Snort right now, right?
He's also pinned by Terran.
Okay.
Tim.
I'm gonna.
And I was there.
And Cab was there. I'm gonna come up and use a move action, and then I'm gonna do an instantaneous touch attack. Do I have to roll to hit?
No, theoretically he can't move. He's helpless.
Okay. I'm gonna inflict wounds. But I'm gonna put that damage then. Right? I don't have to roll anything else.
Just
damage. Okay. Uh, 18 necrotic damage.
Wow. Imagine he's like captured by this invisible fist, and you run up like a child about to tickle somebody, and you stick your hands in there with so much menace. It's like you hit him with a defibrillator. He flops around. Black goo coats the front part of Clang.
Stinky as usual. Now I just look like I smell.
Yeah, I imagine Cab gets a bit of a bath too.
Yay. Wait, what? My AC goes down. Did you know that all my armor comes from the dirt that covers my body?
Oh, you mean like Kenshiro?
Like who?
Kenshiro?
Is that true? Does that happen to Kenshiro?
In the beginning of the movie, he walks through a building because he's coated in a thick layer of dirt from walking in the desert.
I've never seen the movie. I've only watched the television show. You know that one where that famous quote comes from? Oh, Egg, only you understand me.
What?
I'll find the picture.
Did we lose our DM?
Oh, that's right. My pictures are empty. I have to go to desktop users, second desktop, home group users. Is he gone? Yeah, they're gone.
I just heard a notification that the Kokoro made a check of some kind. But in the meantime, I posted
He's coming back.
Scooby-Doo chase music and the opening scene from the Fist of the North Star movie.
I know the scene. I just didn't know it was because of the dirt.
I mean, I assume I wouldn't assume it's because of the dirt. I would assume it's because Kenshiro's ridiculous, but for some reason he starts the movie just coated in a giant layer of dirt. Then he punches a building. And then he walks through the building.
Yeah, no, I have a I found it forever ago, but there's just a picture of Kenshiro holding a hard-boiled egg around a campfire, and it just says, "Oh, egg, only you understand me." So of course I saved it.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello!
Moshimo, shitty monk death.
What did you guys
Moshi
hear
mosh. Doppio des. Oh, osu.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
I love this North Star.
What did you guys hear last?
I saw that you made a check.
Mama.
Oh, it's a while ago. Alright, so for Malcolm's turn, as he gets squeezed under those invisible hands, he flexes like Play-Doh. Clang shocks him with damage from inflict major wounds?
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds. He seizes.
Gab is also there.
His tentacles fly out and they grapple Clang and Cab. So Cab, make a strength check.
Oh, boy howdy.
We got God. Oh shit.
Nicely
Ooh,
done.
another crit.
One crit fail. Does a 14 hit Clang.
Yep.
Okay. So, I imagine after you squeeze out, he tries to wrap around both of you guys because you're close, but he only gets Clang. And Clang, when he grabs you, he has a tentacle that you've never seen before. It looks like it's hairy or something.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yep. And it's like rough like a tongue, and it like licks all of your feet. And when it touches your wound, it burns so intensely that you feel like you're gonna pass out.
I don't like that.
He also, let's see, he tries to hit Cab, but he crit fails. So, Cab, why don't you get an attack of op on him?
oh yeah. Attack of opportunity just means I can only use a regular attack, right?
You do in a second. I haven't done your damage yet.
For example, I can't use stunning fist, stunning strike.
Oof. I look worse for wear.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I get extra attack on my turn, I guess. I'm guessing that just means I can attack twice now in one turn. $19.
Yeah. That hits. Yes.
Yes.
Roll damage, and then Cab, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to use my quarterstaff to strike again. Do you want me to roll again or use the second roll that was there?
I'll roll again.
Ah, of course. Well, someone gets extra attack. Fuck.
Hey, Swirly.
Yeah.
In our next game, can we all just be a bunch of Fist of the North Star goons with a bunch of different colored mohawks?
It's everything I could ever dream of.
Finally.
Giant X's on our faces.
I just
We're like, we're just secondary bosses to the main boss.
I went through the opening scene and it just pans over all of these dudes going dude like licking his axe.
And he rides a motorcycle and it throws axe and it explodes.
My special martial art is I shoot a gun.
The best martial art.
We have to have Jake in that session, though.
Yeah.
He has to be #1 prime knife licker.
Yeah. Jake is the best at licking knives.
All right, Taryn, it's your turn. Roll 1d100.
Shit. Oh shit! I can do that.
Can you?
I was gonna say that.
Whew.
Wow.
Oh.
Told you I could do it.
All right, so
You did, bud.
Taryn, you're overwhelmed with this feeling. Your eyes, they turn like solid blue, and you're grabbing onto the staff after using it. You're like, I could use this. You're like, I could use this. I need to use this. I gotta open a thing. Open, and you point it at the ground, and the ground starts to glow, and some kind of horrifying thing starts coming out.
Oh, I want that stuff so bad.
This is like a normal Tuesday.
Do I know what's coming, or
Just Liam it up.
Summoned Cthulhu and you're having a great time.
oh, prepare? He would never kill the messenger.
Like he cares.
You just get him up there. He's like, "Hey, boss, how was Releth? Still sleeping?
Let me take your coat.
Take off a layer of slime.
Yuck.
Cool. Yeah, so I was wondering if I could have next week off. Oh, just you want me to have more visions of madness? No, that's fine. Just tell the wife.
I guess I can't make dinner Thursday.
Yeah, sorry, hun. The ancient ones are coming for a board meeting, and I gotta be there to give them brain slurry.
Always about them, isn't it? It's never about me.
Honey, they can literally erase my brain and turn it into mud. And I'm the only person here that knows how to send an email, so I kind of can't have a conference call without me. You know, they've been around the industry for a while, but they're not very good with technology. Yeah, we'll go to your mother's next week, I promise.
Perfect. Okay, after... I guess I did Terran's turn in advance. After Terran's turn, it's Snort's turn.
Alright.
Just watch Terran. Looks kind of... he looks a bit jumpy today, you'd say. He's glowing blue eyes. There's like fire all around him, and then like he starts summoning something out of the ground. You're not sure what it is.
My drunk or Terran glowing?
Is he casting a spell?
Yes.
I am
Alright.
God mode Raiden right now.
Is it threatening?
It's unclear.
Do you feel threatened?
Always. Constantly.
I'm
Big
constantly
day.
expecting a sneak attack.
Oh god. I'm gonna get away from the summons. Do I recognize the circle, actually?
No, but the writing looks familiar.
Oh yeah? Can I make a check?
Yes, you can.
Alright.
You can do Arcana or Decipher Script. I know you read every language.
Yeah, I know every language, so...
Wait, are you like Cypher?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right, I can only read it. I'll do Arcana, but can I get advantage for my, infernal, like, eyes?
You sure can.
What do your infernal eyes see?
What makes you think this is infernal?
Oh no, I'm not saying it's infernal, I'm just saying my eyes are.
So I gotta take out a thing.
Sorry, I gotta pet this cat really quick. Oh yeah.
So I gotta
Oh
drink this drink real quick.
yeah. Oh yeah, he fucking loves it.
Is it Taco?
No, it's Goose.
Goose.
Goose, 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 goose,
Goose,
goose,
goose, goose, goose, goose, goose, goose, goose, goose, goose, goose, goose, goose. Everybody.
goose, 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 goose. You're supposed to be typing. Put your hands to work.
Goose, goose. Oh, sorry.
Sent.
Yeah, I definitely get away from those.
Goose, goose.
I move like back to the wall. Actually, where's the cage that I came from?
It's right where the milkman's sitting. He's just sitting in it, drinking some milk. He belches. He's like, this is it. He's like, can't tell if this is real or if I'm hallucinating.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the cage and close the door.
Based.
And I'll continue to concentrate on the hold person spell.
Based milk.
And that'll be it. He does get a will save each turn, so you can make another will save.
Right.
Or wisdom save. Apologies.
Goose, 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 goose.
He crit.
Damn.
Oh, no, I'm
He
gonna
breaks free
die.
then.
With style.
I'm so fucked.
Alright, after that, we're gonna do one more round of this combat. I think that'll be it. So, final round of combat, Birdman.
Goose, goose.
I get to go?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see my ass
You're grappled. But you can still attack.
grappled. Can I use destroy water as a touch attack?
Sure.
Okay. How much damage would you like me to mark that as? Because it's not usually a combative spell.
What's your spell level?
I am level 3.
Alright, do 3d6
Okay.
plus 1.
$17.
Alright. When you touch him, he sets off like popcorn. It's like phew pop, like all these things like exploding on him.
Hot.
He lets out a shout, but at the same time, he is able to flex and get out of the invisible grip that Snore had placed on him. And he just turns, and his eyes are just his face. He has like no eyes, he has no nose, but you can feel the intense amount of anger he's focusing at you from disintegrating past his body.
Did he drop me?
Let me see. He's a monk, so he has lots of will. He drops you.
Ha! Alright, that was my attack move. Do I still get to skedaddle?
No.
No? Okay.
Yoinks.
Can I take a health potion?
Incurring attack.
Yeah, you get an attack of up on you if you do.
Damn.
You can take a 5-foot slide back, I think.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Slide to the left.
Slide to the right. Take it back now, y'all. One hot. Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Alright, it's his turn. After he escapes, he's lost like half his body. He is literally like his legs and arms are just one tentacle wide. But he looks and sees that Terran summoned this guy. And like there's a look on his face. He's like, oh, that'll work. No.
Oh.
He's like, please, wiser creature, let us merge and become of stronger strength. And he like flings his body onto him like a pancake, and the creature makes like some kind of noise, and the creature goes from like this brown color to this black. It gains 3 more arms, and one of the arms has Malcolm's face on it.
We did it.
we did it.
We did what we were supposed to do.
Aha, you guys finally got to Malcolm half health.
Is that Malcolm half health?
No.
Yep. It's Cav's
Tier 2
turn.
Malcolm.
Oh wait, no, he gets an attack first.
I'm gonna cry.
Let's see. Snort, Cab, and Clang make reflex saves.
No, you.
I just want to point out, is it a dexterity save?
Yeah, it's just Dex.
Ooh.
I'll take the disadvantage, I'm sorry.
No!
Let's
Almost
see.
got a crit on it. Almost teleported around the.
Out of the tail, he brings it up, points at you. He just laughs. He says, "Now I'm stronger than I've ever been." He's like, "I'll take that staff and I'll thank you." And he sprays all of you guys with this viscous black liquid, except for Cab. Ooh, he gets covered in it, but he only takes half damage.
Oh.
All right, so that's
Hopefully
8.
Bird
Bird Boy unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Bird Boy is unconscious.
So what? We take
Damn.
how much?
8?
You take half as much. You take 4.
Okay, I still have a little tiny bit of fight left.
I'm almost at full health. I didn't take any damage. Last like 4 sessions.
And I'm summoning like the Death God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Karen.
No problem.
Cab, it's your turn, and then Terran can go.
I don't think I can stunning strike this guy, guys. I don't think it's gonna work. I guess I could beat upon him. It Snort's here, right?
Somewhere.
Yeah, I'm right here. That me.
I look to Snort and be like, hey, what do?
I
Kind of
just
at
kind
a
of
loss here. And
point to Malcolm.
Starting to have bad memories.
Good.
So I don't what I really want to talk about. If that's cool with you. So I guess I'll just.
There we go.
What?
That hits.
22.
Oof.
That's my
Roll
first
damage.
hit.
Yeah.
Roll 1d6 plus 55. 7 damage.
Oh yeah.
Crit failed that one. Whip that one real good.
See, I imagine you run up and you hit him with the wad staff, and you just like smack him in the arm, and then you try to hit him across the face, but his head like opens up like a flower, and he bites onto the end of your stick.
Ugh. Alright, now that it's in his mouth, I'm going to flurry of blows him.
Yeah.
Beat about his gums. 26.
Yep.
Alright. I figured because he's real big.
He's real big. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna disengage after I'm done. Ooh, max damage. I can only flurry of blows, I think, like 1 more time. Oh no, 3 more times.
All right. Even though he's taken this new form, he takes a vicious beating from Cab, mostly in his face, which made him really upset.
Yeah, so as I see it, I smack him in the face, and then, or no, I smack him in the abdomen, and then go up to hit his face with my second attack, and then he bites into it, and then I just start jabbing the stick in his throat, like a doctor with a tongue depressor who doesn't really know what they're doing. Just like, oh! And then like just beating up his uvula, like using it as a speed bag, just like.
Nailed it.
couldn't have
He's
done
just like
worse.
crying big monster tears. What do, Cab? Not friend.
Taryn, your turn. Start with a will save. Wisdom check.
Whew, I am not having a good time.
No, you start laughing maniacally. You're like, this is amazing. You're like, look what I can do with this staff. And as you're holding on to it, it's like the staff is like talking to you. You feel like you couldn't set it down if you wanted to. Like it was more a part of you than your legs.
Well, I mean, party members have lost those.
Holds leg.
I'm gonna have you dance around like a madman.
Well, but I'm also very charismatic, so it's actually quite good.
Very
Just so we're
fancy
clear here.
gig, I'm sure. If I were
like
conscious, I would appreciate it.
that Taryn just became the Ice King.
Mm-hmm. All right. Snort, you go, and that'll be it for the game this week.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot out 2 Eldritch Blasts. 1, 2.
Yeah, that hits.
Both of them?
Yes,
Alright, cool. Is he bigger than me?
he is.
I gotta use my Goblin ability then.
Here it goes.
Alright, so that's Dexterity plus level, so 1 and 2. 37 damage.
Woohoo!
Wow, you disintegrate him. I imagine you like have them in both your in one hand, and then the other hand you just fling them like 2 big fists. They fly up there and they burst like about 80% of his tentacles. They come flying off and burn into a crisp in the air.
Oh yeah. Little boss guy.
That's it this week.
Oh, we did it.
Did Snort kill him?
No,
No?
he's about 20% health left.
Did I kill him?
He's not dead.
Gave him
But
sort
so
of probably.
Yeah. Insert fellatio joke.
Yeah, you rearranged his teeth. There you go.
I gave him summer teeth.